Julie's forever home. The bustling streets of Sarjapur, Bengaluru, usually hummed with life, but for two tiny souls, it was a place of terrifying loneliness. Little Julie, a small puppy with eyes full of fear, huddled close to her brother, Rohan. They were just babies, abandoned and left to fend for themselves. Their tummies rumbled with hunger, their bodies shivered with illness, and their hearts ached for a kindness they had never known. Every passing shadow felt like a threat, every distant sound a new danger. They were lost, desperate, and barely clinging to hope. One ordinary evening, Apanamika and Ravadeep, a kind-hearted couple, were driving through Sarjapur. Their eyes, always open to the world around them, caught sight of the two forlorn bundles of fur. Their hearts sank. How could anyone leave such innocent creatures to suffer on their own? The sight was heartbreaking, a stark reminder of the vulnerability of street animals. Without a moment's hesitation, they knew they couldn't just drive by. They had to help. Gently, carefully, Apanamika and Ravadeep approached the trembling pups. Julie and Rohan, initially wary, soon sensed the warmth in their voices and the kindness in their touch. They were scooped up, fragile and light, and brought into the safety of the car. Back at their home, a warm blanket, a bowl of fresh water, and a small meal awaited them. The puppies, weak from hunger, devoured the food, their tiny tails giving tentative wags of gratitude. It was the first step on their long journey to recovery. The days that followed were filled with dedicated care. Apanamika and Ravadeep nursed Julie and Rohan back to health, administering medicines, ensuring they ate well, and providing endless cuddles. Slowly but surely, the fear in their eyes began to fade, replaced by playful curiosity. Rohan, a little bolder, would chase after toys, while Julie, still a bit shy, would watch from a safe distance before joining in. Their barks grew stronger, their steps more confident, and their bond with their temporary parents deepened with each passing day. With the puppies now healthy and happy, Apanamika and Ravadeep began the bittersweet task of finding them forever homes. They spread the word, shared their stories, and introduced the adorable siblings to many kind people. Soon, a wonderful family, living not too far away, fell completely in love with Rohan. It was a joyous moment, though tinged with a little sadness to see him go. Rohan went to his new home, where he was cherished and loved, just as he deserved. But for little Julie, the path to adoption proved to be a bit trickier. Despite her sweet nature and playful spirit, potential adopters seemed to overlook her. Apanamika and Ravadeep tried everything they could, showcasing her charming personality, sharing her story, but still, no one came forward to claim her as their own. Julie would often look up at them with her big, soulful eyes, as if asking, "Will I ever find my forever home?" As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Apanamika and Ravadeep found themselves growing more and more attached to Julie. They watched her blossom, saw her unique quirks, and felt an undeniable connection. One evening, as Julie snuggled between them on the sofa, a realization dawned. It wasn't that Julie hadn't found a home. It was that she already had one. She was meant to be theirs. Her home had been with them all along, right there in their loving arms. And so, Julie officially became a cherished member of their family. Her life transformed from one of terror, hunger, and loneliness on a Bangalore street to one overflowing with love, joy, and comfort. She had her own cozy bed, endless toys, delicious meals, and most importantly, parents who adored her completely. Julie's once timid barks became joyful greetings. Her hesitant steps turned into confident bounds, and her once fearful eyes now sparkled with pure happiness. The story didn't end there, for Julie's bond with her brother Rohan remained strong. Thanks to their proximity, Julie often got to meet Rohan and his wonderful family. Their reunions were always a flurry of happy barks, playful chases, and excited tail wags. It was a beautiful sight. Two siblings, once lost and alone, now thriving in loving homes, still able to share moments of pure canine joy. Isn't that truly lovely? From the dusty, dangerous streets of Sarjapur to the warmth of a loving home, Julie's journey was a testament to the power of compassion. Apanamika and Ravadeep, with their open hearts and unwavering kindness, gave her not just a second chance, but the most beautiful life imaginable. Julie, the little indie pup, found her hashtag happily ever after legends, proving that every life, no matter how small, deserves a chance to shine. They lived happily ever after, a true hashtag indie proud story. Hashtag heal.